Hi, I'm Fidelis Okech, aka Sergeant Okech at times. I want to share something with you today about a question I was asked yesterday. What drives you? That got me thinking for a second, but it was a reminder. There are so many things that drive me, but there's one in particular, and that has something to do with the value of my life. My life has not been easy, but it's also been a fun life. I have to embrace that. But what drives me is this. June 28, 2007, I was wounded in Iraq on a patrol. I got injured with ID explosions. That almost cost my life. I think as I was laying down in the hospital, I started thinking about family and my friends, mostly my siblings at the time. I thought about how much I'd missed them. We had not talked for a while. I'd been in Iraq at the time, I think 14 months. But I also thought about how we grew up together. I thought about my dad. I thought about my baby sister. Going through pain. I couldn't see at the time because my eyes were swollen out of explosion, especially my left eye was all patched up and things of that nature. But those moments gave me a reminder. As I lay down on that bed, I often ask myself why I'd survived that ID explosion. And it came at a time when most of my team members did not believe I'd made it. Because as they visited me at the hospital before I was sent back home, they were telling me stories on how they were helped pulling me out of the truck, and then, how some of them really thought I didn't make it. But I'm here. So that second chance in life, in a sense, is what really drives me, because I'm in a quest to find out why. And I think the why is what's driving me more, because it feels like there's something that I need to do. Reason why I'm alive. There has to be a reason. And that reason kind of drives me. I'm in pursuit of that. So while I'm in pursuit of it, I chose to share my story, and I chose to share my journey with many, particularly the veterans that may or may not be dealing with challenges, but differently, but also ask similar questions. I think that the advantage lies in you trying to accept that and then reintroducing yourself to the new you. And instead of asking why it didn't die, maybe try to pursue something to make your life a lot more meaningful. Because I believe if you kind of just let that fire die, that's when you reach that point of giving up. So for me, I have that fire from within me that drives me. There's that fire that says, man, Fidelis Okech, this is Fidelis Okech. Fidelis Okech means something. Fidelis Wanachel Okech. Wanachel for me means we are one. A name my father gave me. So I always carry that on caring for people, meaning that I think I should be the one to bring people together, especially when they are divided, especially when they're in confused or going through confusion or just being lost. There's just that reminder that I feel the need to just remind someone that, by the way, you too mean something. It doesn't matter what it is you're challenged with. It doesn't matter what situations. It doesn't matter how hard your life was coming up. But the fact of the matter is that you should be able to embrace it and understand the value of your life and know that you too belong on this planet reason why you're here. Therefore, you too can seek greatness in a sense. Now, greatness does not necessarily mean you have to compare yourself to others, not in a sense of comparison, because I compete with myself. I want to be the best me I can be. You know, I contribute back to the communities through soccer coaching. You know, I try to believe I'm the best coach to my team. You know, I try to educate them, motivate them, mentor them, interact with them, be friends to them. At the same time, coach them the game of soccer. And for me, the game of soccer is what really allowed me to transition back into the community a lot more easier than if I pursued something else, I think, because the love for it. I grew up playing soccer. So that's what worked for me. So what drives me is that June 28, 2007, you know, that was a great reminder. That was an awakening, you know, and I believe that many that have gone through similar challenges can attest to, you know, that, man, when you cheat death in a sense, it gives you a different value in life, because you start learning how you often took life for granted, and now all of a sudden you're like, whoa. So I often check myself, you know, I challenge myself, I seek guidance. I like to make friends, especially friends that are smarter than me and doing better, you know, because those are the people I want to challenge me in so many ways to allow me to better myself too. So I'm not going to pretend that, you know, I'm all there yet. But that constant reminder allows me to remind myself of the fire that burns, that I am someone, I am somebody, and the fact that I've endured pain in my life should not be in vain. It should mean something. So I chose to share my story with a lot that perhaps are enduring pain or challenges. I'm not saying I'm going to help you get over what it is you're going through, but what I'm saying is, I am here. I did not give up. I am not giving up. The fight continues, day in, day out. Because I acknowledge that fire. You know, this whole notion that the fire comes from within. You know, if you can't feel that, you've given up. I believe that everybody on this planet has not a mission, but there's something about you that is unique to your own self. So for you to sit back and worry and try to perhaps even compare yourself with somebody else you have no understanding of what your journey, your story is all about, becomes misleading to you, because it takes the focus away of you understanding and growing into who your true self is supposed to be. You know, so at times when you take time to just accept and then look within, identify your fire, what drives you, what do you want, you know. I don't have much to offer right now, but my experiences, sharing my experience and my story with you, the challenges I've gone through. I believe just that story alone could touch you one way or the other. It could motivate you. It could perhaps just trigger your thought process to think differently. Not necessarily that you're trying to relate to me or to my story, but the fact that it triggers your thinking. Look into your own journey and embrace it and find different ways to make it better. You know, I did not like for so long that I was isolated from people. You know, I did not like for so long I couldn't do things that I enjoyed doing. So I changed it. You know, I changed it. I wanted to be a better me. I went back to school after I healed. I went back to school, you know, I transitioned back into the community, you know, and I'm now pursuing this. But that's what's working for me. So find something that works for you. Okay? Me sharing my story right now is therapy for me. It allows me to talk about it because I've accepted it in a good way. Okay? So find something that works for you. Don't be afraid. The grass is always green on the other side. You don't know. You can never tell until you arrive there. Okay? So, hey, manage your life. Take leadership of your own life. Don't allow someone else manage it for you. It becomes tough. Thank you for taking a minute to be with me now. Wanna share?